Hey everyone, this is Alex back with another video. Excited to have a lot of you here that are just starting out. So today's video is going to be about Google Chrome extensions. There are so many different Google Chrome extensions for your Amazon business, but choosing the correct ones is going to be crucial to your success. So we're going to be going over a couple of them and a couple of my favorites. Of course, there are others out there that we will suggest. But these are going to really be the main ones. So first of all, I want to start off with RevSeller. RevSeller is a great way to calculate potential profit. It pops up right on the Amazon page. And for example, here we have a product that's on Amazon for $59. Our cost is $28. We're most likely going to be looking at a $15 profit. And this is crucial to understand what type of profit you're going to be making on this product. This is incorporating all sort of Amazon fees, even peak rates. During the holidays, there are different fees. This will be able to calculate what type of fee you will be charged depending on the season. Another great part about RevSeller is the variation viewer. We come across a lot of listings, for example, that have multiple colors. Black is usually a popular color, but we're unsure of if gray is a popular color. So in the variation viewer, we can see how many reviews is each color really receiving. And in this example, it says gray is receiving 38% of the views, where maybe teal might be only receiving 2 or 3% of the reviews. So understanding how quickly something moving through the variation tab is a key component. Everyone knows about Keepa. Keepa we're going to be doing a deep dive into in a further video. This is something we're going to be going over in depth because it's a crucial and most important application to have when sourcing on Amazon. There's out of stock add-in, which I really like, basically explaining what type of stock other competitors have. And this can help in regards to where you're going to price your products at. So I just want to show you about the Google Chrome store, how we're going to be downloading these plugins, and we'll get right into that. So we're going to move our way over to the Google Chrome store. Our first one we're going to go over is RevSeller. So RevSeller, you're going to be able to download. We can also go to revseller.com. So once it's downloaded, you're going to need to sign up for a RevSeller account. You can try it for free to get a basically 2-week trial. And it is honestly something you're going to need. It's $100 for the year, which is honestly not that bad. It's something that is going to be required, honestly. There are other ones like AMZ Insight, which is similar to RevSeller. We prefer RevSeller. We've been using it for years now. So you'll basically just go over to the Chrome store, download it. It'll pop up right here. And this is where you'll have all of your plugins. Another one, one that everyone really knows, is the Keepa. So Keepa is going to be important as well. We're going to add this to Chrome Store. We are going to recommend the paid version of Keepa, and we will be getting into that in the episode about Keepa, where we're going to be doing a deep dive on that. Another one I like is out of stock add-in. Let me find out of stock add-in. So this one is basically going to tell you what type of stock current sellers have. And, for example, you might see the current price at $10.80, but if this person only has 20 pieces left, I would suggest pricing maybe at $11.78 just to be right below Seiko market. So understanding what stock of what competitors have is how you're going to strategize where you want to be on your price. Another plugin that I do really like is the Amazon FBA calculator, which is free. This is a free calculator that just gives us a rough estimate of monthly sales. We can use it to calculate profit, but again, I feel like RevSeller is a more accurate tool for this type of task. And we're going to pop over to kind of just show you what it looks like on the Amazon page. So right now we have RevSeller here. For example, we might be sourcing this product for $3.50. We're going to have a 15% margin, 65% ROI. We have our peak rate and our non-peak rate. As you can see, during our peak rate, the fees are going to be different. Something that is very important. This listing doesn't have a variation, so the variation viewer is not going to pop up. But there's a lot of information, a lot of good information here. The buy box price, the low FBA price, the low FBM price. What prep size is it? Is it oversized? If it's oversized, it's going to be affecting your inbound shipping costs. So we'll also scroll down here real quick and basically see the Keepa graph. It's been very steady. It's holding at 1528. We did see over here that the buy box was a little higher, 1894. You know, we like scenarios like this where the buy box is higher than the third-party price. And we see our offer counts along with the ranking. And you can see how the ranking is moving. Back over in Jan 1, it was around 49,000 health and household. And now it's around 19,000. So the ranking is improving. More units are selling around this time. Who knows why? Maybe people are starting the new year with a clean house, something like that. But ranking, again, constantly changes. Another interesting one we have here is the out-of-stock add-in, which is going to pop up. So we'll wait for this to load. We see RGM group, 483 pieces. It's going to be hard to pop up our price at a higher price point and wait for them to sell out. It does sell very well, but it's something to consider, this out-of-stock add-in. And just to kind of go into Keepa a little more, it's important to buy the paid version because it's going to give you more access to things like product details. Where has the price been in the last 180 days? What does that average look like? Where has the sales rank been on the average of 90 days? These are all important metrics you need to consider when you're sourcing products. And that's why we do recommend the paid version. It's also going to show you offer counts. What type of inventory has been sold in the last 30 days? And what's something you have to consider is you see these major drops. These are drops that are products that are moving to different fulfillment centers. So this might not be as accurate. I like to see slow and steady sales dropping down to show that accurate representation. Buy box statistics. Who's getting the most buy box? We see world-class discounts getting 50% of the buy box. RGM group 29%. Again, stuff we're going to get into on a future video. We're really just focusing on plugins here. So it's RevSeller, OS add-in for count stock, Keepa, and I do like this one because the Amazon free calculator is basically going to give you an idea, a rough estimate of how many sales are moving in a month. So it's projecting 449, which is a good number. So if you think about it, you have 7 sellers between 449 pieces of monthly sales. You can probably move, I would say, 60 to 80 pieces a month. And again, these are going to be the plugins that we highly recommend. You cannot run an Amazon business without these plugins. It's going to be crucial. Yes, they do have costs that incur. But if you are not understanding your profit, you're not going to be able to be profitable on Amazon. So understanding these plugins, getting used to these plugins are going to be a huge and crucial part to your success on Amazon. We're going to be doing a deep dive into Keepa on a completely separate video. But this is really kind of a jump start of what plugins are recommended, what you're going to need to succeed on Amazon. Looking forward to helping you guys on the next video.